Hi guys, it's Lily. I just wanted to make a quick video about some of the stamping that I've been doing. As you can see, I've done a big wodge of stamping, and I've been trying out different ink pads and things. I mentioned in an earlier video that I have a rather large stash of Christmas stamps. So the other day, over the weekend sometime, the weather was awful and I spent almost a whole day playing around with my stamps, and I thought I'd show you what I came out with. The ink pads that I prefer to use, and also if any of you guys would like to receive some of these stamps, not stamps, sorry, I'm not sending you those, I'm sorry, but I'm not. If any of you would like to receive some of these stamped images as a rack, then by all means let me know what your address is. I'll pop my email address in the comment box down there, description box, or whatever you want to call it. My brain's a little frazzled right now. Anyway, I'll pop my email in there, and if you want to send me a message, and I'll be happy to send you out a collection of these. Let me know if you want them like in a whole sheet, or I could sort of semi-fussy cut them out for you, if there's a particular colour that you'd like. Because yeah, it would be great to interact with some of you guys out there, and I'm all for sharing stuff. So I've got a massive load of white A4 card, so I'm happy to get stamping on that and send them out to you. Anyway, this is my little basket of my favourite kind of ink, and I've got little tags on everything so that I know what is in what basket before I get it down. My ink pads of choice are Ranger, and they are, put my teeth back in, archival ink. I've used lots of different kinds of ink pads. Some are better than others, but my personal favourite, and obviously it's not going to be everybody's personal favourite, everybody's different, my personal favourite are the Ranger archival ink, because I find that they stamp really well. The colour comes out really good, and I also stamp a lot on other mediums. It's not always just on paper or cardstock. I do a lot of stamping on fabric as well, and I find that that holds up really well also. So these are my ink pads of choice, I guess. Some of the ones that I used for these, this one is a Vecchi, sorry if I'm saying it wrong, and this one is called Watering Can, and that's this nice grey. Another one which is just Ranger archival, and that's called Blue Violet, and that's this colour here. It's got a little more purple to it than it shows on camera. This one has become my absolute favourite, and it's great for snowflakes. It's this one here, and that is French Ultramarine, and I love it. It's beautiful. Another one which is a Vecchi, however you say it, designer, what does that say? Designer series, and it's Cornflower Blue, and that is this one here, which is a little bit lighter in person, only marginally, but it is lighter. I've got the good old library green, which I have used on some of these. I have another Vecchi, which is a fern green. What else did I use? Coffee on some of them, and russet. Odd couple of these were done with orange blossom as well. for the most part it's good old jet black, and this, in my opinion, gives a really good, nice, crisp, oh dear, I can't talk, crisp impression, and it is very nice dark black. And for the red one, which I'm absolutely loving at the moment, that's another Wendy Vecchi, and it's red geranium, and that is this red. It's a bright red, but it's not really like pillar box. It's a really lovely colour. And so I'm just going to put these out of the way. I won't show you the actual stamp set because that will take ages to get all of that out and show you, but I will show you the ones that I've stamped. I've got another couple of stamps that I haven't stamped out yet, but I will show you those particular stamps. There's this one, again, penguins, and that's adorable. I've done some bits and pieces with this one previously, and they're really sweet if you cut them apart as well, rather than having, you know, all three in the background. On the Matrushka design, we've got this one as well, which is just adorable. Snuggle up for the season. And then in the post yesterday, I got these. Sorry about the glare. And they are the Tim Holtz Collection Stampers Anonymous. And they've got the stocking there, the blueprint ones, the wreath, the ice skate, and the ornament. And they are called Christmas Blueprint 2, and the order number, or whatever it's called on it, is CMS 168. So they're really awesome. I can't wait to use those. And then today I got these. These are a stamping up set. I don't know if they're a current set or a retired set. I found them on eBay, and I was lucky enough to be the only one that bid on them, which is fantastic. I'll just open this up and show you. They were completely new. I had to cut out, or pull out and separate these bits, you know, and stick them on, and stick the top sticker on as well. So brand spanking new and an absolute bargain. They're fantastic. I love them. This one is a little Santa. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we've got this little guy, which just says to and from. This one, which is a Christmas tree, a very happy Christmas from our family to yours. And one more, which is a hot air balloon with a little Santa down the bottom there waving, and the reindeer across the top, with a ho ho ho, St. Nicholas flew out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night, which is obviously the very end to Just the Night Before Christmas, which I make my children listen to me reading to them every Christmas Eve, and it's a tradition that my mum started with me, and then with my sister, and now I do it with my children. And my kids are now 8 and 12, and they think they're a bit too old to be having that read to them, but tough, I should keep doing it, whether they want to listen to it or not. The other thing, very quickly while I remember, is this is the baker's twine that I was telling you about in a previous video, that is a mixture of the red, the green and the white. So I've done all my tags in my December daily that's up there, but we're not looking at that right now. I'm going to do that in another video with my new tripod, which is, you know, one of those ones with the bendy legs that you can attach to things, so it's not just a solid rigid structure, and my camera. So I'm going to have a play around with that this afternoon, so I might get another one actually recorded that way, but we'll see. Anyway, Let's have a quick look at these stamps then. This one is Snowflake, and I've done it in the different colours that I showed you earlier on. There we've got some more snowflakes. That's a snowflake from the previous page, but done in the red geranium. This one's really sweet as well with the little birds. And this up here, and these kind of like a Scandinavian fair old jumper style one. That I do like that one as well with the hearts. It's pretty. More snowflakes. This one's really cute. It's on a circular stamp. More of those, and this tree, which you can see is all made up of different snowflakes. I'm afraid I can't remember who's made all of these different stamps. I'm sorry, I've got so many, and I don't keep them all with their packaging. So some of them I will remember or try to remember, but most of them I'm afraid I don't have a clue. These, again, just different colours with the black, the grey, my favourite blue, and the blue violet, which is that one. I love snow globes. I do collect them to a limited extent, I suppose. I don't have to buy every single one that I see, but if I see one and I love it, I do have to have it. And this stamp I do believe is Inkadinkadoo. I don't know if I bought it last year or the year before, but I think he's really sweet. And then we've got Naughty or Nice. This one says, even the naughty deserve something nice. These were from a stamping magazine. I couldn't tell you what it was called, to be honest, but you get a big sheet. Like that one, a big A4 sheet. That was last year's. And then this one came from another one of those A4 sheets, and it says cuddle, lovely snuggly, cosy blanket, warm, comfort, hot chocolate, cuddly, mittens, snuggle, happy, warm, scarf, cookie, love, gingerbread, home and sweet. Then we've got some candy canes, which is not something we really have a lot of in the UK, to be honest, but I do think they're very sweet. No pun intended. There we've got some rocking horses in the different colours, and this little rag doll, but I really love how these soldiers have come out. And this was with the jet black, and you can see, or hope you can see, especially this one, how crisp an image you get with that. But I've done him in the grey and in the red as well. And this one, I was playing around with it because, you know, it's got a little crown on the bird's head. This one, I don't know who made it, but I picked it up in New York last year. We were out in New York in September last year, and I got my first ever trip to Michael's, which was amazing, and I spent almost all of my holiday money in Michael's because they have so many things that we just don't get over here. The difference is astounding. So I came back with a lot of awesome goodies, and that one, this stamp was one of them, and they had, I think the day I went they had something ridiculous like 40% off all rubber stamps, so I was in heaven. It was fantastic. And this was another one I got in Michael's, a little flourish. This was the greens that I used and some of the blues, so I'm going to cut round these, and they'll go in the December daily. Has some more of the flourishes in grey, and we've got like these playing card style Merry Christmas, and a Joker one, and at the bottom it says down here Jingle All the Way, and in grey. And then we've got The King of Hearts as Santa. I love those. And I got these, they may have been Inkadoo. I got these from scrapbook.com. The postage is quite high because I believe they're in Arizona. I know they're an American company, so obviously international postage is going to be quite a lot. But I tend to leave that to sort of birthday money or Christmas money or something, or saving up some pennies, and then I'll treat myself to some bits and pieces from there, because stamps like these, you won't get these over here, you won't find them at all. So it's nice, maybe once or twice a year I can get some pretty bits and pieces from there, and you don't mind spending so much on the shipping then. And these ones were also off of that A4. She says it's not even that one, is it? It's this one. I've got two of them. There we go. That one down the bottom. But the circle is separate. So I can't get it to stamp really nicely circular. If anyone's got any tips on how to get cling stamps to stay in shape, then please do let me know in the comments, because although they don't look too bad, they are a little bit wonky. So some of these I left the Let It Snow in there. Then I changed it out and put Merry Christmas. I've got one with Deck the Halls and one with Baubles, and they were all part of that A4, or 8.5 by 11 if you're in America, all part of that large stamp set. And again, I've just done it in the different colours. This one is the same. This ring that says cheer, joy, family, merry and laughter, that is a separate stamp, and then you've got the snowflake in the centre. So if you didn't want to have a snowflake and you wanted to put something else in there, obviously you could. If you wanted to just have it as the ring, you could cut it out either as a circle or as a ring, cut the middle bit out as well. So that's that one. I'm trying to go really quick because you don't want to listen to me yakking on for too long. This one is like a Nordic Scandinavian style knitted design, and I thought that looked really nice in the cornflower blue and the French ultramarine, let's try that again, the French ultramarine, as well as in the traditional red. Again, I've no idea where this one came from, but we've got a little star with various bits and pieces in, and this cute little, would you say he's a reindeer or a moose? I'm not entirely sure, but for my obsession we'll call him a reindeer. So we've got those. The other thing that I love, along with reindeers and penguins and snow globes, and there's a long list, is gingerbread men. I wasn't really a fan of eating them as a child. I always thought it was a little barbaric. But there you go, I wasn't exactly a normal child, and not really a normal adult either, to be fair. But anyway, these were the different colours of the browns that I used. So that was the coffee. Yeah, that was the coffee. And then one of these was the russet, and one of them was the, where's it gone? Orange blossom. I believe that was orange blossom and that was russet. And then we've got these little cuties, and I've done several of the little gingerbread girl and gingerbread boy in different colours. I think I might make some brooches or something with them. That would look quite cute. Along the bottom here we've got a little snowmen, I suppose, because there's multiples. He was off of the A4 sheet. And the cups, this one got a little bit contaminated because I had red ink on the side of my hand and then managed to, whoopsie, So if I use that, I'll probably stick something over there just to hide it. And I thought it was really cool with that A4. Let me get it and show you. With the A4 you get the cup and then the steam is separate. And I don't know why I think that's amazing, but I do. So that's what this is here. And I've ordered a glitter pen, which I thought would look quite cute, not necessarily on there, but on snowmen. If you just did a little bit, like to emphasise where the light would hit him, I think that would look quite cool. 2 obsessions on one page. This reindeer one, this is indigo blue, and I was after this stamp for ages, and I finally decided to pick it up. And it says Merry Christmas at the bottom, and it's gorgeous. Obviously I've got a bit all around the outside, but that's my poor stamping. It's not the actual stamp's fault. There's snowflakes, and then I just messed around with putting the 3 snowflakes on an acrylic block and then stamping them, you know, different ways, and I thought that would make a nice corner for a page. Here we have this gorgeous little penguin. He's adorable. And then there's a North Pole Express ticket up there, which I got a little bit wobbly, so I might have to re-stamp that one. Here we've got Dream a Winter Dream, and this is the ballerina and the Nutcracker and the Mouse King from, obviously, the Nutcracker, and that's in red and in black. This little snowflake in a circle. The black one didn't come out too well, but that was my shoddy stamping, it wasn't the ink pad at all. This little border design is part of the Inkadinkadoo Bavarian Christmas, and it was that one, and then these 3 Matryoshka on the same. There we go. In a packet. So that was those. And I think those Matryoshka are just beautiful. These ones, my hand got a little bit shaky, so she's not come out particularly well. And neither did she, so they're a bit misstamped, but the others came out well. We've got this girl looking really lovely in her winter wear. And then there's this little cutie as well, with her big boots and her earmuffs on. And then this little guy is just so cute. A little cat with a Santa hat on. And I've done him in red as well. More cute little penguins and cartoony style reindeer. I think they're really sweet, they look really good together as well. I don't remember who they were from, but they are in the same line. And then there's just this outline of a reindeer. On the subject of reindeer, this one is done like a cross stitch. I don't think you can really see it very well, can you? Again, I didn't stamp particularly well. I should have put more pressure on that middle bit rather than not, I suppose. And this one again is the indigo blue, which is just beautiful, and how they've got the little snowflakes on their backs as well. It's gorgeous. Along with the reindeer obsession, this is a little dude from the ones I bought and I showed you in my haul video. And then we've got him, and then we've got this one. This one came off of the A4 sheet, and did him black as well. Couple more. I'm trying to go quick. This is Santa off of the ones I bought the other day that are in my haul video. I love this one. I think he's really, really sweet. That was off of the ones that are on the haul. As were these, the little robin with the swirls on his wing, and the holly branches. The stockings, which I think are really sweet. And then this one, do not open until the 25th of December. Then we've got this tag which says, have yourself a merry little Christmas, ho ho ho, and it's got a snowman, a bauble with a tree and a wreath, snowman down there, and then this girl in a Santa outfit, and there's a couple more in red on here, and they came as a set with this little girl here and this one. I don't know what the stamp set is called, but I know it's by Kanban. That's all I can remember, I'm afraid. And then we've got a little Santa up here with ho ho ho, which you could obviously cut around him if you didn't want the words on there. And then this adorable little penguin. So lots of penguin, lots of reindeer, as you probably expected, to be honest. Yeah, so I'm going to stop rabbiting on. I'll get those other things stamped up so you can see those in person as well. Well, not in person, obviously, but once they've been stamped out rather than in their packaging. If you would like to receive some of the images in a rack, then please do let me know. And if you've got a preference as to what colour I stamp them in as well. And I will be popping up another video with the progress so far, I suppose you'd call it, of my December daily. I'm probably about halfway through, and I will try and do that one on my camera with my new bendy tripod. So I'll leave it there, and I'll speak to you soon, guys. Bye!